I'm here in Royal Palm Beach, ready to help a family who desperately need my help. So why don't you join me and take a look?
Hi, we're the Nascoats family from Royal Palm Beach, Florida. I'm Jen.
And I'm Roy, and we have 4 children. Jordan, who's 12, Tanner, who's 9, Zachary, who's 4, and Kaya, who's 2.
Come in the grass!
I work as a painting contractor.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm with the kids full-time. Did you write on the door? It's pretty stressful, because he works a lot.
It seems like when I come home, they're wigging.
That's the 3rd time. Get out of the street.
Mayhem.
Kaya's biggest issue is she's got temper tantrums. Zachary's the most challenging.
Zachary.
Do you want to read a book? If Zachary's in a bad mood, then everything has to stop to pacify him. You want on it? Let him on it, and I'll set the timer, and then it'll be your turn.
It's completely ruling the roost.
With Jordan, the biggest issue is
She fights with Tanner. She almost seems to have a hatred. You're not supposed to spin the chair, Zachary. Stop.
right now there is no discipline in our house. These
don't agree with
kids
that.
do what they want when they want.
Zachary! My way of disciplining them is
Hug them and kiss them. That's your way of doing it.
my
Which I don't-
babies. Roy has a very short fuse.
Stop. All you have to do is speak. You don't have to do that. That's annoying.
He has no patience.
You lost a four-wheeler now.
He thinks when he speaks, they should jump and say how high and don't ask why.
Give it back to her.
I don't agree with the yelling. I don't agree with the intimidation. I don't agree with the screaming. I think that's unacceptable.
How can you play if you can't see it? It's Jen's way or no way.
Family sat down to play a game, and it became very clear to me who was calling all the shots. If Zachary loses, then the whole house is going to start to fall down.
Don't touch your stuff. Don't.
They have to let Zach win. Otherwise, who knows what he'll turn into.
Gentle. Gentle. If you're not going to do it gentle, then I don't need your help.
It's like a little robot.
That's one word to call him.
Then I got to see exactly what happens when Mum dares to give Kaya any attention.
He's very jealous of her. What? I see you. So everything I do to her, he wants me to do to him. His anger towards her is getting much worse. What do you want me to do to you?
Mum picked Zachary up, and then all was forgiven and forgotten, apart from Kaya. She'd been forgotten completely because Zachary's needs were met first.
Are you tired?
But Zach wasn't through being centre of attention. It's not just Kaya that has to tippy-toe around Zach. The other girls do as well.
Girls, you guys want to go outside? Okay, do it without him seeing, though.
We've got to make out that it's not happening.
If he sees them go, he'll want to go.
Right.
And yet again, she was making the older girls pander to Zachary so that he wouldn't see and have a temper tantrum. I mean, how ridiculous is that?
When we're done eating, I'll take you outside. I knew the second the girls went outside, Zachary would see that and want to go out. Listen. No. He just kept running outside. He wanted to play outside. The girls were outside, so he wanted to play outside. Come on, I'll take you out afterward. It took quite a few times for him to finally stay in the house.
I was wondering, does Mum ever say no to Zach?
That's not nice.
And finally, when he demanded to hold a whole can of chips, did Mum then decide to put her foot down?
Not having the whole container to spill. Don't.
And on top of it all, Zach now screams at his mum and pushes his little sister. Are you kidding me?
He didn't want the bowl.
I feel like that wasn't a big deal. Just give him the whole container and he'll
Yeah.
stop screaming.
He will punch and kick if he wants something himself.
Stop.
I mean, generally, as a rule of thumb, he knows to behave aggressive in order to get what he wants.
But then 5 minutes later, he'll come up to you, you know, with his thumb in his blanket and curl up on your lap.
Yeah.
And so that's why I have a hard time disciplining him. It just breaks my heart to see him upset, and if I yell at him, it upsets him.
Observing the Nasquitz family in Florida, I have seen a 4-year-old boy defy his mother and roost all day long.
And I knew it was on you because your charger's in there.
I was going through my bag.
You bet.
I found out that Amy searched through my bag. I think that was like a move. Nobody touches my stuff.
We're gonna care enough. We just are. Thank you. All right, you said you had cigarettes.
Yeah, just put it on the table.
I think at that particular moment, we threw a wrench in the gears that he wasn't expecting.
No one touches my